Oh, ang init. My goodness, ang init. Hey there. Hey, Luck. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do something. Before anything, obviously, 3-minute ad and then to prep up for everyone. Yeah, I will talk about a lot of things, so get ready. Had a good time at the Boy Kisser Con. Boy Kisser Con is wild. No boy kissing happened. No boy kissing happened. Not yet. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, so after 3 minutes, I will talk about a lot of things. So get ready. Yeah, got it. Yeah. Yep. Just for a few minutes, we're just gonna talk a lot about like something. Did people went wild for your cosplay? Oh, we don't talk about. We'll talk. I'll talk about that too. Just wait for it. Yeah, I'm sure everyone wanted to know what exactly is happening. What exactly happened after all this day? After oh my god, sorry. I'll explain. I am so gonna explain. Yeah, I'm sure all of you like wanted to like know about what happened. So don't worry, guys. I'll explain everything. I will explain every single thing to you guys. Use quota. Hello. Yeah, you had your day one cosplay, so that means you went topless. Oh dear, I don't wanna think about that one. But yeah, hello, use. Hello. Yeah. Few seconds and then we're gonna talk. I know all of you wanted to know what exactly happened. I know. And for those who were aware of the cosplay, yes, give me a second. Okay, looks like the ads are now over. So give me a second, guys. Okay. I know all of you are like very excited. Okay. Dang, y'all really need to rest. Chill. Just came home, okay? Okay. Okay, let's start. Well, Burmas is a few days, but with this, I'm okay for receiving some Christmas food early. Yeah, that's true. Same here. Okay, let's start. Let's move to my favorite time of the day. Oh, wait. Give me a second. Ahem. Let me open the BGM. Hi, everyone. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'm Little Bear Adventure VTuber Doppel Griz, and today I miss you guys. We're doing a just chatting stream. Hello. Hey, Ark. Hey, hello. Yeah. So I'm sure all of you guys are like wanting to know what actually happened with the event that I went to, which is Fujo Danshi Fest. But before anything else, might I tell you that apparently there are more than 3 events happening all over parts of the Philippines. So it was really sudden for me. Yeah. So yeah, for those who before anything else, guys. So yeah, I was I'm doing okay, okay? I haven't streamed last Saturday and Sunday because all of you guys already know that I have already announced that I'm going to Fujidanshi Fest. So, I heard, yeah, we're gonna be talking about that one too, Ark. I still want to talk about that. So, here are the events that actually happened like this weekend, okay? I'm sure all of you guys wanted to know. So, first up, we have Hoyo Fest. Obviously, everyone knows what Hoyo Fest is, like MiHoYo, the game who made Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, and Chuchu Kemeru. So, Hoyo Fest, Wolfex or World Food Expo. Yes, it actually happened too. Ozin's pre-Tanabata event. Yes, it also happened. Fujidanshi Fest, which is the event that I actually attended in. Apparently, another one which I also was able to attend because it was very close to the venue. The Bear and Board Games event. Yes, apparently there's that event which is called the Bear and Board Games. Next, after the Bear and Board Games, apparently HobbyCon also did happen on the same day. On the same weekends, I guess. And lastly, but not the least, well, I don't want to say the name because I know it's controversial, but still, to have the full details, Patreon of the Arts, Magic and Mystics, or Mythics, I don't know. So yeah, all 7 events happened on the weekends, except for Wolfbex or World Food Expo. They did happen on, the last day was yesterday, so yeah. Okay, yeah. I went to Wolfbex. I have to say it's okay and tried some drinks. Not really, I was okay. Yeah, there were a lot of things that happened. So, of course, I'm sure all of you guys want to talk about what happened. What is going on? So many events in a day. So, please take note that I have not attended all the events that were meant. Not all events. I attended some, but not all of them. Okay? So, first up, I'm sure you guys already heard about Ark talking about the Hoyo Fest. Yes, I heard about the Hepta event ball. Oh, I did not know about the Hepta event ball. But for sure, yes, I heard about the drama in Hoyo Fest. Yes. I didn't go there. However, I heard from friends, a lot of friends, that it was so bad. It was very bad. The booths and others, yes, it's fine. Still bad. You guys might be saying, what do you mean it's so bad? At least I get to get my freebies. Yeah, you got to get the freebies. How about the latecomers? How about those in the not fast pass people? How about those who were in trying to get the merch they want in the merchandise store? Well, I heard a lot of things. Kumano keychain, that is the Hoyo Fest exclusive Kumano keychain, got sold out. Yeah, I was very aware of that. Yes, I was very aware. What other things? Yeah, the line was very long. Like I believe someone posted like 7 in the morning, and then there were people like lining up just for the Hoyo Fest. Yes, I know. How did you know? You didn't even go. I know, connections, right? Such connections. I hear lots of things. I also heard something very similar to what goes on in anime conventions. I heard earlier morning, like very early morning in the Hoyo Fest venue, which is in One Ayala, it smells horribly bad. It smells very horribly bad. Yes, I heard about it. Yes, I was so aware about that. That was the worst. And I am very happy I did not go to Hoyo Fest. Not saying I'm not backlashing with Hoyo Fest. It's just that they could have done something better. Okay? What do you mean better? It's already alright. Oh, what do you mean alright? Have you heard the majority of the people? Of course not. You don't have friends, do you, to know about what's going on in the Hoyo Fest? I do. I have friends who told me a lot of things. And one of the worst ones I heard was, before even going inside the venue, it smelled really bad. I don't know what kind of smell, but according to some people, a lot of cosplayers in Congo, that people who are lining up, they smelled something so bad. Like very, very bad. Like, gee. No. I will not use the name. My word. And as someone who has a very sensitive nose, any smell that's horribly bad, I have no choice but to spray alcohol in your face or even spray alcohol all over my nose. That's how, because from my understanding from the rumors, the smell was horribly bad during the last day, which is today. Doppel, wait. We were expecting you to go to Hoyo Fest, right? How come? It's because it clashed with an event. I promised myself that I will be going to an event. I already mentioned to you guys that I'm going to Fujidanshi Fest. Hoyo Fest may have happened, but I did not mention anything to you guys. Remember? I have not said a single word of going to Hoyo Fest. If I did, I would have said it on Twitter. Yeah, I would have said it on Twitter, so don't expect too much. Well, too much. But all I can say is that Hoyo Fest needs to improve more. Because last year, the booths were fine. It's the load of people. It's the load of people that went to Hoyo Fest. And do take note, back then in the Hoyo Fest, they did clash with another 3 events back last year, which was the Philippine Game Development Expo, Pet Convention, and also I believe the other one is like Business Con. So it was horribly jam-packed. The worst one was Hoyo Fest like rented one hall, as if they did not expect the volume of people having to go in and out. Trust me, when they mentioned the reason why I didn't say anything about Hoyo Fest, even though it was already announced from the very beginning, it's because I it is because I did encounter, because they mentioned the location. When they announced the location, I was very concerned. As a result, I had no choice but to not go to the event. Yes. For those in the Philippines, yes, I'm very aware where the location is at. Like, I really do. Sorry, I'm cleaning something on the wall. I just came back home for 2 days straight. Yeah, so I came back home 2 days straight. I came back home. I was out for 2 straight days. I had an overnight stay in a hotel, and for those who don't know, I am with an awesome friend, and for those who don't know, it is Tofu. Yes, the Tofu. Yep. For fun context, I already knew Tofu during Yaoi Expo last year. For those who were in Yaoi Expo last year, he was the cosplayer of Hero back then. And yes, as you guys guessed it, Fujidanshi Fest, it's the same thing. I'm the same guy with Tofu. Yep, of course I do. Yeah. Same guy with Tofu. Yep. I'm very glad to get to see you again too. So, here's some fun context in Fujidanshi Fest. But before anything else, let's talk about what are the other events that happened. Because I'm sure you guys want to hear the juicy things. So, I'll tease you guys first. We need to talk about the other events that had transpired. Some having drama, some don't. So, pre-Tanabata, the usual at SM Mega Mall. Haven't heard of any like serious issues so far. As far as I know, Hobbycon is Hobbycon. Lots of people, good. And then there is the biggest drama that has happened in the artist community here in the Philippines, which is the Magic and Mystics. I'm sorry, I forgot what was the third word. But yes, hosted by none other than the biggest drama in the local artist community, Patreon of the Arts. And yes, I have heard, and you guys might have also heard, day 1 was the most horrible thing that happened. So based from what I have seen screenshots on Facebook, they mentioned that the staffs that were in charge of the patron of that event were forced to become co-managers. I repeat, okay, do take note. This is based from what I have seen on the internet. So I will take it as face value. Although I don't really advise to take it as face value because you don't know, because it's the internet. We don't know if they're talking, if there's what they're saying is real or not. Okay. The organizers of Patron of the Arts have not done like a tarpaulin of saying that there is an event in Centuries. All the artists don't know if there's like entrance fees or whatnot, which was very alarming. Like there was not a single organizer that happened in Patron of the Arts in Magic Mythics. Here's the worst thing. They haven't refunded the artists that requested refund after the backlash that they have received from months back. My word. And here's the thing, I have mad respect for them for being able to support artists, but because of that incident, I feel like there was a, this is just my speculation, like something is happening. Like something huge is happening in the internal side. Like you can tell that they will not do any refunds. I'm saying this straight. So for those artists who are listening to my stream right now, I would advise to band together, file a lawsuit. That's it, file a lawsuit. Because technically it's if my memory remembers, this is estafa. Or rather, imagine the used money that you're expecting to have these things, you didn't get it. And you guys have a contract, so you can use that as evidence. You guys know the names of the organizers. Use that to your power and an advantage. Yeah, it was so bad. I feel so bad for the artist who worked so hard trying to sell stuff, trying to be like I know a lot of artists want to become artists for a living. Some for hobbies, but still this is so bad. And as someone who supports a lot of artists regardless of what their art style is, this is like very, very sad. So for those who went to the Magic and Mystics or Mythics event in Centuries yesterday and today or earlier, please, as much as possible, share all their content, share all their items that they're still selling. Follow them, check them out, check which events are they're going to attend. They need all the help they can get. After what Patron of the Arts did with all of them, it's just that bad. So once again, if you guys want to support the artists that were affected by this drastic issue, then please go get them a follow. Check out their pages, whatnot. I'm sure they have commissions. You want to commission them, maybe international or local, because I'm sure some artists have like international payments that you guys can use. Yeah. Now, that is the Magic Mystics. Other events, World Food Expo, I did not go there because apparently yesterday was the last day, and I forgot to talk to my parents about it. They did have extra passes, but they gave it to my little brother, which is all right because it's good to know. It's good for him, my little brother, to know what it's like inside an event where it's like so different from anime conventions or gaming conventions. And he did have fun. He bought himself cookies, which is like really fun. It's not bad. Not bad. Really proud of my little brother. And now, the moment that everyone have been waiting for. Yes, we will now talk about it. Yes, I'm sure everyone is like excited, wanted to know the juicy, delicious, fun event, Fuji Danshi Fest. Yep, that's right. So Fuji Danshi Fest. For those who don't know Fuji Danshi Fest, from the words Fujoshi and Fudanshi, girls who love, boys love, guys who like boys love, may it be shonen ai or yaoi. So Fusion Danchi Fest is an event to celebrate or have fun with fellow BL enthusiasts. Enthusiasts, enthusiasts. You know, you know, my English is still okay. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I pronounce it correctly. So, what transpired to Fusion Danchi Fest? Well, you guys have already know who I'm cosplaying for for day 1 and day 2. So, here's the fun part. A lot of the artists were like disappointed. Some of them are disappointed. Some of them are like shocked that those are the only booths happening in Fujodanshi Fest. Now, to make what's the right word? I will object to all of them because here's the thing. It wasn't Fujodanshi's fault that all huge events are happening on the same weekend. You guys have to understand this. What do you mean all of them are the same? Listen, Fujodanshi Fest has already announced when they are going to have their event. Hoyo Fest, last minute, announced that the days will be on those following days. And the location was in space in one Ayala. And as someone who has already know the size of space by one Ayala, it's very small. That's why I didn't go to Hoyo Fest because I already know how horribly long it's going to be. And I am not using my energy to line up and then go to another line and then to go to another line to finish all the activities. Even if it's a fast pass, I don't benefit from even going to the best. Okay, I will tell you guys this straight. Because I went to the first day of Hoyo Fest last year. The fast pass was helpful, yeah, but here's the worst thing. I still have to line up because there's a lot of people who also got the fast pass. So they're lining up to take pictures and freebies and whatnots. I still have to go to a line. The merchandise store also has a line, but you need to get a queue card. So they're doing the queue card system today, this year's Hoyo Fest. Still bad. A lot of people were shocked. Like they were lining up, but no one mentioned, like a lot of they were not mentioned that they had to get a queue stub. Some people didn't know there was a queue stub to begin with. It's like they didn't inform or they didn't announce what's gonna happen on the on their page or whatnot. So it was that bad. Yeah, the merch are good and everything because I did see that they were selling Boot Hill merch, which I'm happy, but it's very late. What do you mean very late? Hoyo Fest has selective merchandise. They are not selling sample acrylic stands in Hoyo Fest. I have seen that. Whatever merchandise they have announced that what will be sold in their page, those are the only things that you will see. You'll not see Jeopard anymore. You'll not see Boot Hill anymore. You'll see almost all that the men want. What do you mean all the men want? All the female? Okay, the majority of the gamers are all, let me hear it, men. So obviously, all the merch will cater to almost all men. Right? I'm not wrong at this because I have been playing gacha games for how long God knows to see how the market goes. I play Epic 7 for Pete's sake. You think I wouldn't know why the merch are very selective? Especially now, Honkai Star Rail just released male merch, which makes sense because I'm Furious, right? But then they released Boot Hill stuff too. So why does it feel off? Don't you guys have that feeling? Why does it feel off indeed? But yeah, that's them. It's not my problem. So, other things to take note. So, moving back to Fujodanshi Fest. So yeah, for those who don't know, for day 1, I cosplayed the demon king of greed himself from What in Hell is Bad, which is Mammon. Which they did not say who my character was. Now, for the VTuber lovers who found out who I was there, well, please keep it to yourself. I can already tell whoever uploads the my Mammon cosplay, well, all I can say is I'll just stay silent. But one thing's for sure, I will separate my personal life, cosplay life, and VTuber life. So please take that into consideration and face value, okay? I don't want to mix anything that should be done. I'm still me on all of those three things, but I will perform normally. Yep, I kept it secret. Good use. So yeah, I participated in the BL cosplay competition, but apparently I didn't know that duo cosplay pairs are allowed in the competition, which that one needs improvement because they were expecting when it comes to cosplay competition, it's only individual, like a catwalk. It did not expect that there would be pairs. So that's the only improvement that I need Fujidanshi to work on, because it felt unfair for those who are cosplaying as like one person catwalk. The cosplayers are good, not gonna lie, they're all good, but the problem is this: because there were pairs and they were doing performances, they did kissing scenes too in that cosplay competition. You know what? I have kudos. I am very amazed that you guys can do kisses there in stage in front of special guests. My word. Yeah. And I did perform, but I can't have the same kind of like energy compared to the pairs, because you can tell that there's like selection. You guys have to understand. Like there are a lot of people who don't know which series are which. And I'm just doing what I think I did. But at the end of the day, I did have fun. I did Tofu cosplayed as a hero from Camp Buddy along with the fellow friends. I believe they actually like cosplayed Keitaro. Like we did hang out a lot. There were so much fun that happened. Yeah, it was fun. It was a pair. It was a pair cosplay. They also participated, both the hero cosplayer, which is Tofu, and then the Keitaro cosplayer. Then they did their fun stuff. Like because I'm 100% sure a lot of them knows Camp Buddy. They just don't want to say it. Or some of them are very familiar until they did the kiss, and I was like, okay, I don't have impact. That's all I can tell you guys. All I can do is I can just throw money at people as if it's nothing. And you guys and then I feel like some people are thinking, why are their coins falling? I'm the demon king of greed, Mammon. I can produce money. If you guys don't know the game, well, sucks to be you. But yeah, it was also it was not only embarrassing, I was very shy too, because the fact that one of the judges is Kosei. I can't believe it. Yes, that Kosei, the awesome cosplayer and also a VTuber. I can't believe Kosei is also in the event. Yeah. And yeah, I didn't expect, like there were alien stage cosplayers too. And then I think there were like omniscient something BL Chinese. See, listen, I don't know the whole title because it's long, okay? But it has omniscient, okay? But overall, it was fun. There were a lot of fun cosplayers, and then I am happy that there is actually a booth, like beside the registration booth. Food. Yes, they were selling musubi, they were selling bottled waters, they were selling clubhouse sandwiches. And of course, bread, like snacks like ube rolls, pan de coco, I believe, and then lots more. What makes this very interesting, because for those who don't know, Fujidanshi Fest is held in Bayanihan Center. And beside it, or on the other side of Bayanihan Center, there's like Jollibees and other restaurants. But let's say I don't want to go to Jollibee. I just want to like, I don't want to walk there. So I'm really, really happy that they actually have a food booth, which makes it less problem because it's like spam musubi and bread. So it's like, into the tooth or something like to make you like feel a bit full. Like let's say you don't want to eat Jolly, but you just want to eat like a snack, right? So kudos to those booth. That was day one, by the way. So overall experience was that it was a fun experience to. Sorry. It was a fun experience to get to see like a lot of BL fans. And here's the thing, like Fujidanshi Fest has few booths, like very very few booths. However, there were still a lot of people, like just the right amount of people. Like guys, there's like a huge space. Because normally when I walk to a convention, after walking, I wanted to sit down. Like I'm very tired because there's so many people. But Fujidanshi Fest, I was able to like walk around, turn around like more than 2 to 3 times. That's how much people are there. Like just the right amount of people. Not too many, not too few, just right. And I get to meet awesome artist friends. And what's fun was that I was able to meet apparently I didn't know this. So for those who have seen one of my figurines, yes, not the official figurines, the ones who have seen my clay figurine of Doppel, yes, apparently they have a booth. They have a booth in Fujidanshi Fest, and the girl who was in that booth, when she saw the Doppel concept art, she was like, "Wait, were you the one who commissioned like the clay toy?" And I was like, "Oh, it's you!" Oh my gosh! Like, it was like a fun reunion because, yeah, I heard from their side that their one of their very close relatives died. So big condolences to them. Yeah, there was a huge seriousness that happened. That's why there were like no like updates on the clay figurines of them. But I'm like really really happy that she's finally like she's starting up again bit by bit, because obviously to experience the death of a loved one is not easy to deal with, right? And of course, reality, everyone needs money, wanted to be busy with stuff, right? So I'm really, really happy that she's back. She's doing okay. She even did watercolor artwork. So I'm really happy she's done that. And actually, I commissioned them and it's so beautiful. And oh, hey, AJ, your big bro has returned. No, no, no. Do you want me to do the band hammer to you? I just came back after like how many days of not streaming, and the first thing you do is nom 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 nom. You know what? Where is the band hammer? Oh, I am so happy to use the band hammer on you now. Oh, wait! Better yet, let's see. Siri, what is 600 seconds in minutes? No, no. What do you mean, no, no? I mean, you wanted to start numbing my ears? The very beautiful button is so easy to press, Jay. It's so easy to I'm so happy that I can do this anytime. But yeah, moving back to, well, I'm bored. Okay, then play games. If you're Listen, if you're that bored, just play your games. It's not that hard. When I'm bored, I just watch YouTube. That still counts as not being bored. You're watching something. There's free anime on YouTube. My word. Official too, and legal, by the way. But moving on to Fuji Danshi Fest, it was awesome. I had a good time. I ate musubi. I ate lots of ube rolls. Oh, I love ube, by the way, just in case people forget. Or rather, I just love eating in general, so it's fine. So another thing to take, another day, another fun, but it's not yet over apparently. So after Fujudanshi Fest, me and the rest of the gang, along with Tofu and friends, we went to the Bear and Board Games event. Yes, for those who don't know the Bear and the Board Games event, it's mostly like literal board games, like let's say code names, like literal board games, not TCG, like literal board games like Monopoly and then other different board games that nobody have heard of. So yes, for those who don't know, okay, let me open their page so that everyone knows. Oh hey, speak of the dev, it's the cosplayer of Hero. Yeah, hello, Gok Gok. Oy! Oy, Gok Gok. Grabe, Gok Gok. Pahinga please, parang awa po. I miss you. Yeah. Okay. So let me first. What? There's a can. Good of this bit. Yeah. So let me first get like the actual like they're like what's this? What is the event all about? So the Baron board games. For those who don't know the event, so there was a Baron board games that was actually close to Fujudanshi Fest. And me, Tofu, and the rest of the gang actually went there on day one. And also went on day two, but I'll explain. So, Baron Board Games is a non-profit board game-centric mini-social event. Their agenda? To use board games as tools of common interest that will provide a safe space for forming connections and bonds among people who identify as part of the LGBTQIA+ and its allies. Yes, it's mostly like LGBT for those who want to play board games, for not only for straight people but also those that are part of the LGBTQIA+. You know what? I can't, it's so long. Can I just call you guys LGBTQ plus because it's long? Sorry. Because back then it was called LGBTQ plus, but now they have IA, so I can't do. Yeah, so we went there and yeah, there were a lot of bears. All I can tell you guys, I was very tempted and very, very shy when someone says if you buy the merch, you can like grab on the pectoral of this guy. And I was like, are you serious? And then there's also like you can get headlocked by this man. And I was like, when I looked at his muscles, I was like, oh my god. Headlock. And then I asked them, are you serious? And then they were like, yes. And the guy was like smiling. And you know, I felt so red. I was so shy too. And Tofu knew that and he was laughing. Like, what the hell? Okay, first of all, everyone knows that I'm a sucker for muscles. So if I get opportunity to get headlocked, then yes, I would like that. But I'm very picky too, by the way. But yeah, they also had good food too because as someone who went to Thailand back then, there was they had like pink milk. Oh, night! Long time no see. Hello, hello. What a time to be alive, I guess. Yeah, I was talking about the Fuju Danshi Fest earlier and then the other cons and drama. But now I'm talking about like a board game event for LGBTQ. Hi, how are you doing? I'm alive and well, apparently. Apparently. I'm alive and doing okay. I miss streaming, guys. I really miss streaming. That's all I can tell you all. I really, really miss streaming. Because I wanted to play games, but because of office work, it gets so tiring. But don't worry, guys. We're almost close because I will be doing a special. I will be making an announcement later before, before ending the stream. Yes, I will be making like future changes in the schedule. So first up, we will talk about, well, moving on. Let's talk about the bear and board games. So me, although the two of our friends went back because they need to get back because of nighttime and it might rain and they're from faraway places. It was nice meeting them. So which left me and Tofu in the bear and board games. All I can say, there are a lot of bears. Like for those who know the other term for bear, yes. They have big muscles, yes. They have like chubby stomach just like me. So yeah. Yeah, all I can say is that to be able to experience playing board games again just brings back memories of when I first tried D&D or Dungeons and Dragons. Yes. Yes. What? What? Doppel, you actually did Dungeons and Dragons? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. For those who do not know, it happened last year because my friends wanted to try wanted to experience Dungeons and Dragons, and we all did enjoy it. Now, for those who don't know what my role was a priest. Yes, I love holy mages. I love to be holy mage or being the support on every games that I could play. Even in Grand Chase, for those who have seen me play Grand Chase before, I always use Ryan, not because his skills and damages is such, but I love his some of his skills that can like support allies. So that's what I always do. Also, hope you're doing okay tonight. Yeah, because I believe. Oh wait, no, you're doing okay because it's like afternoon or morning in your place. Because I know it's nighttime in my place. I know it's opposite sides of the world. But yeah, nice meeting you too. Same here, Yus. Nice meeting you too. Just remember to rest up too. Yeah, besides, we're still gonna talk a lot. So we actually played a museum art board game in the event. And it was so fun, honestly. What's fun was that I got third place. There were 6 players. Wait, 1, 2, 3. No, it was 5 players. The one beside we got first place. Tofu got second. I got third. And then fourth and fifth are the 2 other people. It's just funny because I intentionally decreased the amount that those people had. Yeah, Tofu is a witness to that. That's for sure. So overall, we had fun. We also drank a lot of good food. Drank and ate. It was my first time trying like hot pastrami. And then I also tried pink milk. For those who don't know, it's like a very well-known drink in Thailand, and someone was able to make pink milk because it's exclusive to the Bear and Board Games event. And honestly, as long as it's milk, I love it. Yes, pink milk. I also tried orange milk, which I'm gonna be talking about. Fujidanshi Fest Day 2. Yes, Fujidanshi Day 2. Tofu and I cosplayed the characters that have not been released yet in the games that were not released yet, but have already been seen by many BL fans, which is Jock Studio. For those who don't know Jock Studio is actually made by the Blitz Games team, which is a BL group or a BL organization. And they're the producers of Camp Buddy Scoutmaster, and their new game Union Max, I believe, and Sleepover, and so much more BLs that you can check. One of the main people, which is Miko-kun, Zael, and the Magia, and the rest of the team. So, what happened on day 2? You guys already know that. For those who have seen it, yes, the cosplayer of Leo is actually Tofu, and the one who cosplayed Bryce is actually me. Yes, I was in the convention. Bakat ang bulge ko. Grabe, bakat. The reason, I forgot to bring my jockstrap. I forgot to bring my jockstrap before cosplaying Bryce in his wrestler outfit. And I have no choice. So I, with balls of steel, went to the convention for everyone to see my bulge. Yeah, I mean, it's a wrestler outfit. I mean, Bryce Callahan from Jock Studio is like a wrestler, so it makes sense. Yeah, everyone was so shocked. Assert dominance. Yeah, I did assert dominance. I was like, I don't give a damn. I'm cosplaying Bryce. Even my artist friends, like from the Inoneko studio, were also shocked. Like, I literally cosplay. They were like telling me, "Are you okay with that outfit? Are you not cold?" And I'm like, "Yes, I feel cold. I'm just used to this." Yeah, we had good shots. And here's the thing. Yeah, for those who wants to imagine what my cosplay was like, yes, it's literally the wrestling wear of Bryce. And yes, the bulge is real. Yeah, for those who were in the event and who have seen it, yes, it's real. You cannot see it in my you cannot see it. Now we find the pics. Oh, hello, Oliver. Oh my gosh, you guys want to see the pics? Oh, the pics is like you might not see it you might see it somewhere. I'm not gonna say where it is, but all I do know, someone has it. I am sure. Yes, someone has it. I'm sure I have a yeah. Some people were able to take a picture of it. Some didn't took a picture, but probably for picturing like the area. But I'm not gonna say anything. That's for sure. If someone took a picture of me with my bulge, I would be so shocked because I would be so shy if someone uploads it and people would be like, someone cosplayed Bryce and boy, the bulge is something. But secretly instead, yeah. If someone does that, I will be like, oh, you took a picture. But then here's the thing. I'm already doxing myself, but I don't know what's gonna happen either way. All I can say is I'll still not show my face on stream. I will still be what I do. I love to do cosplay, love to play retro games, love to become a fun VTuber and talk about stuff. Yeah. So those are the fun things that could happen. Yep, that's okay. Yep. So other than the Bryce, well, I did had like fun dual shots with Tofu because since both of us are cosplaying Jock Studio characters, which is of course Leo and Bryce. So the funny thing about Tofu or fun thing about his Leo cosplay is that he had the Leo bag, the Huntrix Saja Boys bag, the joke item that everyone knew. It was so funny. Yeah, it was so funny. But disclaimer, buy the official merch in their website, okay? Buy the official merch in their website, okay? I repeat, do not support the ones who are mass producing, not knowing that the character is from a BL game and then they just call him a Hunter Saja Boys member. Fucking real. Yeah, it is real, sadly. Someone saw it and then I had to look for it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm sounding sleepy. But it's fine. Yeah. It was wild, guys. It was so wild. That actually happened. Like, man. But knowing how wrestlers feel like, it was something. Overall, Fujidanshi Fest was awesome. Literally awesome. What was also amazing to me in the bear and board games that I also attended also on day 2, but I didn't stay too long, was that one of the artist booth had like somewhat gears that looked like BDSM-ish, while another booth had like a miniature man doing the hee hee ha ha, like miniature, like in a small mini case, mini acrylic case, mini case. Like, man, I have the pictures. It'll take time for me to upload them because for safety I can't upload like if it has NSFW stuff, so it'll take some time for me to bring those back, so be on the lookout for that. Now, what other things that happened? So overall, the events were fun. It wasn't crowded. It was fun. Like, you can hear the enjoyment and excitement of everyone. Yeah, there were also Alien Stage merch there, also on Fujodanshi, which okay, for the record, if you guys you guys already know, I love Tail, and I love Top Tail. That's it. That's it. I will not disclose anything any further. But it was great. It was fun. I made the right decision to not go to Hoyo Fest. I made the right decision also to go to the Bear and board games, because being able having to play a board game with all the random strangers, but we all enjoyed. Yeah, I feel like I was drunk too, even though I didn't drink anything. It was a very fun event. There's also found my Hanif with another. Oh yeah, oh yeah, they also have those two. Yeah, I think about it. Man, it was so fun. But the biggest and foremost help was that I would like to give a big thank you to Tofu for not only helping me with the hotel, yes, so that I don't have to worry about going to the events, but also introducing me like push being able to push me to try out the bear and board games, which I was so happy to be able to do, to be able to at least attend one, because they had an event on Centuries, but I was like doubting myself because I here's the thing, who can I invite to an LGBTQ event that's in a location that's like good for me, right? If everyone's busy, and obviously it clashed with different events, so I'm really thankful for Tofu for the help too. So thank you so much, Tofu, if you're still there. Just remember to rest because you did a lot of things today as well. Especially that you did Leo, you also did Hero cosplay of Camp Buddy. And then here's me who cosplayed Mamon, came shirtless because I had no choice. And then sorry, I'm having horrible flashbacks from day one's cosplay competition. So that's also the reason why I mentioned on Twitter, like, we do not talk about Fujudanshi day one. Okay? We don't talk about what happened. That's a rule. If I hear someone trying to like bring up Fujudanshi day one, please, for the love of God, keep it to yourself. I am already embarrassed as I am. I have balls of steel, but I do not have that much balls of steel, okay? We don't talk about Bruno. Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno. It's funny, Ark, because I can't believe I was not, well, technically I was dragged to join the BL cosplay competition, and it was the most awkward thing I've ever done. Awkward, but also I had the ball, so it's like in between. But yeah, that's about it for the convention that I have attended. A huge shout out to Tofu. I should have gone there, but I had work. Yeah, that's why, especially me, because I have work on Mondays, Monday to Fridays. So I really like go all out on my weekends if I have the time to go to an event that feels so interesting. So that's about it. Now for the announcement that will be coming. The announcement. D1 also is the sheesh there I have before going to con. Ooh, sheesh. Yeah, true. This guy, by the way, Tofu won raffles is something. Which con will you go next? Here's a 50-50. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be going. I'm not sure if I'm going to on live, but I'll be going to OshiCon. That's on August 15 and 16. After seeing who are the guests that are coming. Omi, Kayo, Azero is gonna be there. Enzo Chifili. My goodness. All the hot men. All the hot men are actually going to the convention, really? Porcelain Maid is also gonna be there. The Invicta boys, the three, which is Harmony, Kane, and then Taiga. My word. Yeah, Omi and Kayo, but I think only on. Yeah, on, even if it's online, a free meet and greet is a still free meet and greet. That's also wild. And I'm already happy that I have the Kami Oshi pass. So I have the advantage. But yeah, that's one thing for sure. I will not cosplay for sure. I want to relax, okay? I want to relax. And at the same time, I'm working on selling some of my merch just to be able to have enough money to pay bills. Yeah, I spent a lot there. See you there. Yep, same here. Hopefully we get to see each other I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna look like, but all I can say is I'm gonna be attending there. So I'm sure all of you guys wanted to know what announcement is going on, other than the convention that I'm going to. So what are the huge announcements? I hope that I'll be able to play retro games bit by bit. It just takes time. Oh, wait, give me a second. So the events that are here are the things that are happening. Schedule. I'll be making the schedule tomorrow. Around tomorrow night. It's just gonna take some time. And the same as always, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there will be things that I will be doing. But something that is less taxing to my taxing to me physically. So please stay on the line on that one. But between Mondays and Thursdays, I'll be live streaming on Twitter. Yes, the space talk that I've been doing, because I'll be trying to do something different. So between Mondays to Thursdays, I'll be doing either 1 to 2 space talks. And then it'll be fun because the one I'm moving forward for space talks, I will be doing like random topics. But for now, the priority is I want to try having my voice on certain topics. So I'll be every Monday to every space talk, it will be about Reddit stories. Specifically Aita, or Am I the A-hole stories, which is good for, it's, think of it as good for podcast too, especially space talk. You don't see the face or anything, you just only hear the voice. Think of it podcast. So expect that one along the way. So other than that, that's all that happened today. I really had fun. Although my left arm, at the cost of my left arm, it's like hurting because I keep carrying my luggage. Yes, I brought luggage. Overall, it was a fun event. I get to cosplay Mamon, but also I get to cosplay Bryce for the first time. So I will not say anything. I may not upload my Bryce shots because the fact that it shows my bulge will automatically go to the NSFW. So for those who've seen my NSFW account on Twitter, and good for you. Yeah, I'll randomly upload some Bryce, but for sure I'll most likely cover my face for safety. But we'll see. But for now, it's time for me to rest up. Yeah, it's like late night. Like it's usually this time that I sleep. Like also apologies Tofu, just in case I randomly snore. Yeah, I'm a snorer, especially when I'm tired. Restful twin. Yeah, same here, use. So it's time for me to rest up. So what are you guys gonna be expecting? I might do some Reddit Aita Reddit stories within Monday to Thursday. I'll not say when, but expect that I'll be making announcements soon. And then I'll upload my schedule as much as I can. And I'll be updating the convention that I'll be attending. Now that Fujidanshi Fest. So yeah, I'll also be uploading like the merch that I bought, but it's give me time for like either tomorrow once I'm fully rested. So once again, thank you everyone for coming to my stream. Don't worry, I will be okay. I'll be resting up since I don't have enough energy. Don't worry, I'll take some vitamins more and such. I'll probably drink Pocari Sweat because I sweat a lot. So I need to have enough energy with me. So that'll be it for you guys. Just remember to take care of yourself. Remember to have fun, and hope you all have a great one. Let me close this BGM. And I hope you all have a great rest of the morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Bye everyone, and see you on the next stream. Yan